2018 was probably the worst year of my life. I lost a job. I lost several friends, family. And when you're already a depressed person, little things like that become pretty massive in your life and very hard to handle. I was in a dark place and I didn't want to live. It just seemed like the world was falling down around me. Death after death after death. Friendships just continuing to break and end. I couldn't afford to pay bills. I couldn't afford to live. So in January of 2019, I was sick of feeling the way that I was feeling. I was sick of being depressed. I was sick of reacting negatively to the things that were happening in my life. I was sick of having no direction. I didn't feel like I belonged anywhere. I didn't feel like there was purpose in my life. I still believed in God, but I didn't believe there was much use for me. So I went on a drive through North Carolina, and I remember just talking to God for the next couple of days. God, whatever you want from me, you've got it. I'm yours forever. Nothing's ever going to change that. Whatever you want, it's yours. So just a couple days later, I get a Facebook message from Beth Stoddard. And in her message, she said, your name's come up a few times about someone that I maybe should connect with to see if they want to be involved with playing worship here at the church. The feeling that I had when I got that message was, okay, God, like, is this it? Is this what you want me to do? Saying yes was the best thing that could have happened in that moment, because what was to come was something I would never expect. That's when a group of people decided to show me the love of Christ. And so it started out with a really good friend of mine who would just call and text and send Facebook messages and check up on me and invite me to Powhatan to have dinner at their home. And then it turned into other people from the church that I'd met before, but maybe wasn't super close with, texting me and calling me and asking me if I'm all right. And they did everything that they could to help me out. And some of them were even going through some of their own trials and tribulations at the time. But I remember one Sunday morning after the second service, the band goes backstage and there was a card with my name on it. And it was filled with probably 30 Bible verses. And I opened that card up and there was cash in it. And the most amazing note, just telling me not to give up, that I'm loved, that I'm cared for, and that they wanted to bless me because they had been blessed. It happened again not long after that. Someone sold a bunch of their homemade baked goods and gave me the proceeds. This person had just went through some trials of their own, but here they were blessing me. I was amazed by how nice people were. I felt like I was at home. It's because of the people and because of what God has done through them that I've experienced healing, that I've been able to learn how to deal with things that normally pushed me to the verge of not wanting to live. And so when I think about how far I've come and the things that have taken place in my life, the changes that have taken place, it's because when I was hungry, they fed me. When I had no money to pay bills, they paid my bills. When I needed someone to pray with me at 2 o'clock in the morning, I had that. When I needed a place to lay my head at night, I always had that. Financially, I'm in a better place. Depression doesn't rule my life anymore. And not just those things, but it's prepared me for what God is calling me into in this next season of my life. I'm George Q, and I'm just one.